Hello everyone, my name is Tam France. You might know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project yet, the build of my dream home right here in Salt Lake City. I'm gonna take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You're gonna love it. Join me, won't you? My family were raised in a small town in a working class community, and we lived in a home that had 3 bedrooms for all 7 of us. I shared a bedroom with my brother and my mum and dad until I was 9. That existence I thought was going to be my existence for my entire life. And that version of England was really the only version of England I actually understood. I would see fancier homes, nicer homes, typically white people's homes on TV, and they had such a beautiful aesthetic. I can't believe that we get to infuse some of the England that I dreamt of so much as a kid in our home.
I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home. Yay, welcome.
Hello, Kara.
Hi,
Thanks for having us. Tan specifically was wanting an old English Tudor home that looked like it had been around for a really, really long time.
But also to include all like the modern luxuries of today's living.
Correct.
Okay, I'm dying to see what we got. I want it to really feel like an old worldy English Tudor home.
It's like we've inherited this home, like it's been passed down. One of the things that I love most about England is the Tudor architecture. And the thing that I love is that it's just so old and it's been handed down. It's got so much character. It's just a part of the landscape.
Can we show them a version? So this image here, the beams look old. The white doesn't look like a perfect white. We want it to feel like grandma's house.
Yeah.
We're grandma's.
We love grandma's house.
And we want to feel like we're at home. Perfect construction, but not for it to look like it's perfect.
Yes.
Sure, absolutely.
It's a tall order.
These are new, made to look very old.
Yeah, that does look old.
I think I prefer the darker.
The darker tint, the imperfection of this is exactly what we want.
Is what we're
You
going
like
for.
the more tumbled brick.
Yeah, it looks like it's
looks
weathered.
aged,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've designed a conservatory greenhouse.
And the steel we're using because it weathers better than the aluminum's just gonna look too perfect.
Aluminum will always look perfect.
Yeah, let's not go
Steel
for that.
will weather the way that they do in England.
Great, okay.
The 100-year-old conservatories.
I think we have a great design. I think there's some really...
We know that.
Well, I mean, there's some unique, quirky overhangs and different things you wouldn't normally see on more of a contemporary home. But it's not the easiest thing to do, to make, those houses in the Cotswolds and London.
That's why we came to you, Tom.
No, and we're gonna be able to do it. It goes down to picking out the correct, materials.
When you go through these homes in England, it's like small ceilings, not a ton of light in the house, but yet it's the most charming thing on the outside.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we give you the convenience of modern living with light and, scale, but make this look so authentic and old on the exterior?
We broke ground last fall. I got to see it dug, framing, and it was the best feeling. The fact that I get to infuse some of the English culture that I always so desperately wanted in my home now at my age, middle age, feels incredible. It feels like success to me. The outdoors of this property are just as important as the indoors, but they are not two separate spaces. Because the house is so cottagey, we want it to feel very English outside. We're gonna add a pool, which is not very English at all, but everything else about this is going to feel like an old English estate, even though we're in Salt Lake City. And including the house, we wanna make sure that the exterior of the house also feels very typically English. Cara, Tom, Should we talk about bricks?
Let's do it. This one is more of a queen size tumbled brick. Looks a little rough around the edges. I think it's more authentic.
I want it to look like it's been knocked about by the weather for years.
Yeah.
We have a few reps that are looking around the country trying to find old buildings that have this that we can restore and potentially put on your house. So,
Great.
which would be even the most authentic look you could possibly
Yes, and sustainable, which we always like.
Correct.
And then the top of the house, you know we want to stick with the black and white English Tudor style.
Correct.
And drawing also from your inspiration, Liberty London.
Yeah.
I think trying to make it look as authentic to that as we can.
Yeah.
And also your current home. You love
And your
that it has
current
the
home.
black, it has that old plaster
Beautiful.
attached to those old black beams and wood. It really creates a charm to a home that's really hard to find.
Thank you for that. I'm going to go figure out what we're doing with the landscaping.
Yes.
Well, let's go see Emily, shall we? Rob and I, neither of us do any kind of gardening. We are not landscapers at all. But we need the landscaping to be equally beautiful because that's the thing that finishes off the home. It doesn't matter how gorgeous a house is from the outside. If the landscaping isn't great, it kind of negates what you've done. And so working with Emily has been priceless. Okay, so we're doing English, English, English.
English, it is.
We want this whole exterior to feel very much traditional and very particular, which is, are you calling it a tuxedo garden?
Tuxedo garden.
We love a tuxedo garden. All white, all green, nothing else.
We'll be using the boxwood hedge, a laurel hedge, and then we'll be using beech. And
Great.
those, all three of which are very English, and they should bring that feel into the garden.
Gorgeous. Is there anything native to Utah?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
I have a miscanthus grass and the pensedum grass, and also I have the hydrangeas, which they're drought tolerant.
Because as much as I want it to look as English as possible, I would love to incorporate some of our surroundings, and so to have some Utah native plants would be amazing.
We're going to plan on using these stones, the dark black limestone and the white limestone, together, the 6-inch diamonds.
So many London homes have this at the very entrance, and I think it's gorgeous. And any way we can incorporate just kisses of England, I will take it.
We have also the dining garden.
We are literally going to have an outdoor table that we can dine at.
The seating for 10.
Great.
And then you'll have the fountain in the background. You get to hear the water, to be relaxing and absolutely stunning. This is a fixture from England.
Yeah.
And there's some planters we'll actually incorporate as well with the cricket yard below.
We're calling it the cricket yard. Now, I want to make something very clear. My kids might end up hating cricket. However, I was raised on cricket. I remember those moments with my uncles and my brothers so distinctly. It was such a beautiful memory that I hope I can recreate. And so I just want to have it available just in case I can convince them. They're probably going to want to play some American sport that I've never heard of. But let's hope we can go for that. I can't wait to get started on this. You've come up with the most beautiful plan. I know it's going to be gorgeous. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. One of my biggest issues with the house is that we have to have a retaining wall. So we cut into a mountain. Retaining walls were necessary, large retaining walls. And I quite honestly hate a retaining wall. I think that they just don't look nice regardless of what material you use. And so Emily was working on sourcing some trees that would cover at least the top layer of the retaining wall. And then at the bottom, we're going to come up with possibly ivy. I just want to make sure that you really can't see it because as far as I'm concerned, it's an eyesore.
We're here and it's the end of May, so we're bringing in some plants to cover the walls here at the France property. Tan really wants to have a lush amount of green in the property. So we selected these because they're English and also because they are a little bit less maintenance. We have a crane over here and it's going to be craning in a whole bunch of mulch, but we have dug holes all the way across and we'll be bringing in 16-foot trees and they're emerald green arborvitaes. There is only a couple of varieties of trees I could actually put in that would keep the integrity of the walls. These root balls are 36 inches wide, and so I need to keep them narrow enough that they wouldn't get so wide inside of that cavity that they push the walls out, but also actually find trees tall enough to cover the retaining walls. I just want to make sure I get them in the ground so they're healthy and that they're growing well. I'm trying this spring to get most of the retaining walls covered as best we can. The last week of September, first week of October, we'll start planting the garden.
Since I last came to the house, they've added the beams, the black beams to the house that hopefully will be dark. For it to look classically English, traditional, I wanted it to feel weathered, aged, not perfect wood. And I also want it to feel jet black. That is a massive concern. I've been really anxious about it.
I'm most nervous about the wood that he wanted to look like it was
Authentic.
1,000 years old on the exterior.
Yeah.
I think I'm most nervous about that just because it's something that's brand new.
Well, if you remember, we have the special material that looks like old material that will actually last for a very long time. And we painted it and made sure it looked perfect just before we installed it.
And that beam work against the brick needs to be the right balance. It needs to not be too dark of a brick. It needs to be not too light of a brick.
Finding the right brick, we wanted them to be tumbled, to look old, and to be worn. Tan likes a particular red. And then after sourcing the right brick, have to source the right mortar to accompany the brick. Finally, we found the perfect brick, the perfect mortar, and we're able to put those together with the house. So I don't know, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if it pans out.
I'm obsessed. The beams, perfect. The brick pattern is bananas. I was worried about the color of the brick, but it's exactly right. I was even worried about the color of the cement, like the concrete in between, thinking it might be too light, might be too dark.
The grout, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mortar.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And even down to the texture of the beams and this, like the texture on that, the color of it, it all you could have told me, you know what, Tam, we actually just brought a house from England and just plunked it here. I'm like, yeah, no, I can see it. Even the cracks, it gives it so much character. If this was just perfect, I'd be like, you've got it all wrong. It's not at all what we were looking for.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
perfect.
Just like you said, you wanted a Tudor home that looked like it had been around a little bit of time. So it's all those details, right? So the way that the masonry is done, this is called a common bond, which if you look closely, you'll have the small butt ends of the brick followed by 5 layers.
The detail's
of brick.
insane, yeah.
And then the common bond just starts again.
Even this, the herringbone brickwork, is just such a nice detail to break it up.
It's just those small little details,
Yeah.
right, that you'll appreciate. Same thing with the Tudor timbering. The size of it is done by design. The small
The
curvature
curved part.
done by design.
It's
The curve was hand templated from a ladder
From up top.
30 feet high.
Oh, somebody risked their life.
Somebody
for my
was
house.
their life.
His name
feel
is
so honored.
his name is Max. and
Wow.
he's a very
He's
unique
incredible.
individual.
I've got a feeling the house is worth it.
The big thing we have right now in the exterior of your home is the
Let me guess. This isn't quite right. This wasn't what I was looking for.
You want it authentic. I think it's going to get a little bit cleaner than this.
Cobblestone.
So we just have a lot of landscaping. We have a lot of details.
Because the house is gorgeous, but landscaping will take it to the next level.
As you know, we had the heaviest, wettest winter on record.
I know.
And it was hard to just even access your home for months on end. It causes so many delays in a project, especially up here in the mountains. And so
Project that was already, I know, ambitious.
totally,
Really ambitious, I know.
So it's kind of nice that it's cleared out and we get to finally finish the landscaping
Yeah.
and head towards that finish line.
Just picture it. I could bring out platter of food on a table, family sat here, friends sat there, and that
That view.
it's priceless, actually priceless. I mean that literally.
For the past several weeks, we've been trying to get all these retaining walls in the right spots. Covered by the right material from the brick and from different stone, all the right caps, layered in perfectly so that the landscaping can go in seamlessly.
As we've worked through, we were able to see this landscape take form. Right here, you'll see that we use these arborvitae to cover those big, tall retaining walls in the back, and then the espaliers that create more of a European feel for the front of the garden, layering it down with some boxwoods, all of which are not a huge amount of maintenance. We started the garden in September, and we have over 1,000 plants in this garden to be able to get in such a short period of time when we had snow just 2 weeks ago. And so we've had our challenges, but we think it's taken its place beautifully.
In the backyard, several things have changed in the last couple of weeks. We've had to finish off the swimming pool, as well as all of the manicured landscaping and even more tiling and furnishings. Also, we've put in the artificial turf around the pool. So we put in all this really beautiful limestone. It's a spotted limestone throughout. It's really pretty. It's really unique. It's really symmetrical, and it's really balanced and even integrated with the turf.
We chose turf because in the last few years here in Salt Lake County, they've given them restrictions on water. You can only water 2 days a week. Also, Tan and Rob won't have to have somebody come out and mow their backyard every week.
We've also installed the beautiful glass atrium space, which will be a stunning outdoor area for Tan and Rob. This amazing glass structure was built off-site by hand and then installed by our craftsmen. It's on an elevated platform, so he'll be able to see entire views of the city. A unique feature about the lot is that it sits up really high, and when you have a high lot, particularly here in Utah's climate, it's cold. And so what we wanted to do is have a radiant heated driveway. By adding the heated driveway in this climate, it just makes it so easy for Rob and Tan to go to and from to the street. And then as you get to the top of the driveway, we just hand laid all this cobble.
It's been 2 years that we've been planning, working, designing this home. It's amazing that we're here.
In the garden, we chose to add some drought-tolerant plants that will do really well with the native landscape that we are working with. Right here we have junipers. They do really, really well with drought tolerancy. Here we have a hydrangea tree form. This one's called Limelight, as well as this Carly Rose grass and this beautiful white blossoming yarrow. Something will always be blooming throughout the year. There should always be something that should catch your eye as you walk through the garden.
There was so much that we were stressed about. Is it going to just look like a silly modern home that we've tried to make look old? Is the brick going to look the right color with the black and white? Is the landscaping going to be too much or too little? This looks like we ripped this out of England, plonked it here, and it's just been. And that is so hard to achieve. Like, it really does look like it's always been here. And I think the landscaping is the perfect complement to this house. Emily's done the most incredible job. Hi, love.
Hi.
It looks so good. I love it so much. Should we talk about how you brought it all to life?
Absolutely.
Okay, so talk to me about how stressful it was creating that drive, because I know it wasn't easy.
Oh, they did such a good job. Our team has been amazing at helping to create the contours at the driveway to create this special space with the cobbles and the heated driveway as well.
I'd love to take a look at the backyard. It's magnificent.
Oh.
I love this garden. You flanked the cottage with trees, hydrangea trees. I love the black and white tile that mirror the black and white tile at the front. Like, every detail has been so important in creating a moment. Like, that's a moment on its own. This is a moment on its own. These square-shaped trees, I'm obsessed with.
They are lime trees made with bamboo to create a screen to hide the retaining walls, but also they are pleached, which is something that they do all over in Europe. By pleaching these trees, you create a layered effect that triples down from the top all the way to the bottom, layering it with different textures, colors, and shapes.
And I know initially we were meant to have we had talked about big terracotta pots. I'm so glad we didn't go with that. It doesn't need it.
Isn't it amazing how things take shape as they move and you're like, wow, this doesn't fit there. This actually fits better.
Yeah, exactly. So, as I mentioned, there are so many pockets of beauty. I would love to get up to that greenhouse, glass house, and talk about that beauty.
Let's do it.
Can we?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, guys. Hey.
Hi.
Look at it all.
Can you believe it?
Bellstone knocked it out of the park with this. That is gorgeous.
They did a great job.
The thought of having little dinners out here is so exciting. I can't tell you. Like, my friends and family, they're going to love this spot because that view's dynamite.
I mean, the reason why you bought the lot, right?
Yeah.
Is for this.
Yeah.
I thought that it was fun watching the two of you combine the architecture and the landscape architecture. It's a lot more complicated than I think people know.
It starts with a good plan and a good vision and a great design by Emily. There's so many things that have to go together. You have the hardscapes of the landscaping, you have all the walls, and you have all these fixed structures, and then you have to bring in the art, right? All the planting and whatnot. This is just kind of the cherry on top of this incredible house.
It had to feel like an English garden because you created an English home. If either of you are off, you failed.
Right.
Emily is from Utah. She studied in England. You understand English garden better than most people in this town. If it wasn't for you, this would not have worked because no one else could have created an English garden like this.
I'm so glad we can make it for you. You deserve
Me
this
too.
beautiful garden.
I don't know if I deserve it, but I sure do appreciate it.
Well,
Sure do appreciate it.
We're grateful to create it.
Are you happy? Like, proud of it?
I just think it fits you guys and balances you guys so well. The architecture resembles the owners.
Gosh, you must think we're stunning. I mean, I know you do love symmetry,
I do.
but I think that's a really strong case for why symmetry isn't always the best option.
100%. You have all the small details of something that you would see in an English cottage or an English Tudor home, but it's still balanced.
Yeah,
and
it is.
And it still works.
It sure
That's
is.
perfect. I could stare at this house forever.
Same. I hope I get to stare at this house
I never
forever.
want to leave.
Same. I quit my job in show business. I'm never leaving this house again. Thank you. That's literally all I can say. Thank you so much. You gave us.
Oh, we're so
Welcome home.
grateful.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
home.
You gave us exactly what we wanted and more. Like, truly, you did tell us that was going to happen. You were like, yeah, the
I said-
renderings are pretty, but wait till you
Wait till
actually
you
see
see
the
it.
It's incredible. Right. Shall we go in and get warm?
Let's do it.
Go.
At the end of the day, it fits them and it's home for them. And that gives us probably the most satisfaction. Being able to create something for somebody where they're gonna have memories, where they're gonna have traditions, where they're gonna spend time with friends and family, it doesn't get better than that for us. And hopefully they enjoy it so much, so.
Knowing that they're happy makes us happy.
My kids, my eldest in particular, is an outdoor child. Finally, we have a space that he can enjoy, where he can play outdoors. And it doesn't feel like it's just for the kids. It feels like a kid's space and an adult space. So the fact that my family can spend a heck of a lot of time outside enjoying every one of these spaces feels incredible. It's not just a home, it's so much more than that. The exterior of this home is now exactly what we had hoped for and more. The home itself is gorgeous, it's a Tudor. The landscaping is English landscaping. We have managed to create what feels like an old English estate in the heart of Salt Lake City. I have no words for that. everyone, my name is Tam France. You may know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project yet, the build of my dream home. I'm gonna take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You're gonna love it, I promise. Join me, won't you? My family were raised in a small town in a working class community. I've got a very large family. Me and my sister and my mom and my sister-in-laws love to cook together. I need this kitchen to feel social. I love to cook for my kids. I love to cook for my friends. I love to cook for my family. I want it to feel like a communal space where we can be really comfortable.
I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home. Yay, welcome.
Hi, dear. I know that everyone says the kitchen is the heart of the home, but so many times I hear that and I think, you've never cooked a day in your life. For me, it really is the heart of my home. You know how obsessed we are with getting this kitchen just spot on?
Sure.
As a kid, my issue was my mum would cook South Asian food, which smells really strong. And then we'd go to school and the kids would make fun of us saying, why do you smell like that?
Yeah.
I would love to not traumatize my kids. So I want my kids to be able to eat and hang in the main kitchen with their dad and for me to be able to cook in the spice kitchen, close off the door and make sure that smell doesn't enter the rest of the house. We want to go for two-tone cabinets.
Neutral, light, airy, but not white.
Light will hit it so we can see there's a texture to it, so it doesn't just feel flat like that. I want the spice kitchen to feel Asian. Do you remember that geo print that we have all over South Asia? The star? Is there a world where we could engrave it into that or laser cut it?
Yes.
I will.
Rob will come up with something. I will check your work. That banquette area in the corner is really important. We can sit around that as a family. I know we have a dining room, but that's more formal.
I think it will really play off well with these black and white floors. We have a more tumbled or a more straight edge.
I prefer the straight edge.
I prefer the straight edge. Countertops, we're over marble. No shade, but we're over marble. Is this quartzite?
Quartzite.
I love this.
I love it.
And it'll be easy for me to clean.
Are you a messy cook?
No.
He would say no.
The answer is no. This is a home for my family, and therefore it needs to function a certain way. The dining space that we have, making sure that it can cater to a larger group of people. The kitchen, South Asians center their whole world around the kitchen. That's where families are really made. I wanted to create a home that catered to all of that. This space here is going to be my kitchen. I could not be more excited about this space. I wanted to have a massive stove, but we want to enclose it so it feels really old worldy. And then I really wanted to have a space here, a nook that my kids feel like they can hang out, they can do homework, they can eat, they can do whatever they need to do, but I can keep an eye on them. And I want to feel like we're always together. And then the thing I'm most excited about in this space, instead of just a regular pantry, this here is going to be my spice kitchen. We wanted a contained space where we could cook Indian food. The fact that I get a spice kitchen where I can close that door, cook with my family, cook for my family, and still have my kids go out into the world, my husband go out into the world, and not smell like they live in a restaurant, that's gold for me. Any brown person will understand that completely. And then this connects over to the dining room. This space will probably be used for socializing more than any other space in the house. I'm a very keen host. I wanted to have a dining table that would fit 12 people around it. Okay, I'm gonna bring Tom and Cara in who are gonna explain the design even more.
Yes.
So, should we talk about wallpaper?
Let's do it, yeah. We have a few different options from De Gournay.
The middle one's still the one I love so much. I wanna use this as the thing that we pull colors from. The blues in particular, I think on this are gorgeous. And I just saw this.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this isn't actually the finished thing.
So this is a prototype, but we wanted to show you the overall design that you designed.
Yeah, so this design is such a typical South Asian design. You see it all over India and Pakistan, and we wanted that to be incorporated into the house. I don't want this just to feel like an old English house. And so this in the end will be absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited about it.
It's so full of character. It's so you. I love it.
Okay, so this is the spice kitchen. The stove is going to go here. It's not going to be as big a stove here as it is there, which is completely understandable.
This is more of a utility stove. We have lots of shelving in here, open shelving, just like pantry and also cooking.
This is my space.
This is really you.
I am such a cook. This is my space. So I am on my way to the property, the build. I've not seen the house within the last couple of months.
I'm actually really excited to have him see it.
100%.
Just because so much has changed.
All the fun things are happening. Like think of the crown molding in the dining room.
That it's so custom and pieced together exactly how we wanted it.
The flooring, Rob has been extremely particular about. Rob wanted smaller tiles. I wanted slightly bigger tiles. I'm just praying that they don't feel too small for the large space. I actually don't have relevant English for this. I can't articulate how much I love it.
Well, you designed it.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
After we figured out the actual scaling,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of times when you do 5-piece crown, it just gets so big.
Yeah.
And it just gets so kind of almost obnoxious.
Yeah, Rob was saying, is it too much? I was saying, too much is not a bad thing. I wanted this dining room to feel just incredible.
Yeah.
I have this term where I say I want to make the eye dance with clothes, and that's what I want in this space. And now it does with all of your tools and apparatus in here. I can't wait to invite friends over.
We're going to leave those as a
Keep them.
housewarming gift.
That orange thing can be my dining table. What is that? A ridiculously sized toolbox? What is it?
Exactly.
Great, that could be the dining table. Then should we talk about the fireplace?
Yes.
I mean, we can, sure.
How's it coming along? When are we getting it?
Mantles are in production.
Okay.
We are probably getting those in about 3 weeks.
So we haven't received the wallpaper for the primary bedroom yet. How's this one coming along?
We're in the same boat, but I know it's in production. I've seen pictures.
Okay, good.
It's being hand painted. It takes a lot of time, but they are promising us, mid-September.
Chris on the table. Has he started on the table?
Oh, yes. Yeah. The table's going to be spectacular. It's a custom size. It's going to fit perfectly for this room. Your dinner guests will never
Leave?
Will never
That's the
leave.
problem. I only like guests with 2 hours maximum, then get the heck out of my house. Get out of my house. Okay. I know you'll remember. My biggest concern was mini tiles. That's going to look insane. Rob's right. Perfect.
It's an 8-inch, and it fits really well with the scale of your kitchen.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Looks really great.
Yeah, and I like that it's not too shiny.
Yeah.
The beams. I'm so glad we went with beams.
I know. Those white oak beams are amazing. Still missing that small little bee detail on the corner, but
Still
it
missing the
is-
stain.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Even
Coming.
just this.
The color is coming.
create some warmth to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't warm, this question. You're going to get real frosty. Him.
I think it's pretty great as it is. You mean the custom-made steel window? kitchen?
Yeah.
Is it ready or not, Tom?
No.
But I will say Bellstone is sending me pictures daily, and it is looking
It's so
out of this
beautiful.
world.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we just did all the curvature in the glass, and some
And
of
we
some
did
of the-
throw that on them because once they said we can make it curved like you originally wanted, I said go for it.
But does that mean that the rest of the kitchen can't be done, like the cabinets can't be done because the window's not in?
So you're right, like to finish the exterior, to finish the countertops, this has to be in.
So if it arrives end of September, you've only got like 15, 20 days to get the kitchen done?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the cabinets are ready.
just needs to
Everything
be
is ready to
installed.
just come in. The floor will be done. This
Okay.
furniture piece will be done. So it's
Okay.
just a matter of install.
Okay. I love how calm you are about that because I'm freaking out
absolutely.
inside.
I feel good.
There is so much custom work in this house. Hello, Chris. How are you? Good to see you. I went to Chris's workshop to see just what the progress was of this millwork.
Okay, so this door is for the spice kitchen.
Oh,
it's one
yeah.
of the upper cabinets.
Yes.
And it has a treat for its panel.
It has what?
A treat. And flip it.
That is pretty magical, isn't it? It turned out great. It turned out great. Is this the color?
This is the color. This is the final color. This is French canvas, and this is the Jacobean oak stain.
Okay. Wait, this is French canvas? Mm-hmm. Huh.
We have a swatch book if you want to see it.
No, that's okay. I thought it was slightly creamier.
Are you having second thoughts on the white?
I think my concern is, I love this so much, and I love the design so much. Mm-hmm. I wonder if this just needs to be slightly creamier so it's not so stark.
So you know this color is going from the kitchen
I know.
to the spice kitchen.
I know.
So would you want to isolate the spice kitchen and make it a different color? That's not too late.
I think it's wise to do so.
Okay.
As long as it's still in a neutral family, I think it works.
So then we can review some other colors. Something that's a little bit darker.
A little bit. But here's my honest reasoning. This feels beautifully modern, and that feels really
Dark, yeah.
antique. Mm-hmm. And so I think to just marry the two, we just need to change it up slightly. I like this family.
Okay.
Do I think that's better? No, that's too close still. I think it's that.
Okay. Albescent. We can do that. Just take this off, throw it away, and make it another one.
Can it not just be repainted? Do we have to throw it away? Oh no.
You can have it.
I'm so sorry,
Get a piece
Chris.
of glass and it'll be a little mirror.
But it really, do you see what do you
do.
agree or
I do.
I know I'm a nightmare with detail, but I think it's going to make such a difference.
We can do that. Scott, write that down.
Thanks, Scott. All right, thanks. Other than that, I love it so much. I think
Awesome.
I think the design is incredible. It's going to be a bitch to clean, but it's incredible.
Just don't get it dirty.
I know.
Okay, we have the kitchen hood mantle to look at next, right over here. Here is the rendering of that to get a visual.
Gosh, it's good. That Indian scallop there is.
And this texture, we actually wire brush this a little bit to give it some texture. So when it's painted,
It feels a little more aged, not brand new.
it's going to look like it's an old piece that's been restored, if you will.
Love.
Painted, yeah.
And this, just to confirm, is going to be the same black as the oven, the stove.
Yes.
Similar.
Yep.
Now, more importantly, can we see this upright?
Yes.
God, that's massive. Wow, is that how wide the stove is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I measured it 4 times.
You know, the funny thing is, it actually looks Old English. It doesn't, you wouldn't know immediately that's from an Indian palace. It's gorgeous. Honestly, better than I ever expected. Yeah.
All right, we're on our way to the site. And how are we on timeline?
It's fast approaching. I think the unique challenge for me or for us into finishing off the construction and then passing it over to you guys to finish off the design is there are just so many details. Think of the kitchen, for example. Everything from the stove and hood detail to obviously the star of the show in the kitchen, the Liberty of London inspired steel window. It's just this huge statement that you see out into the yard and out into the valley, right?
Yeah.
And we had it craned in, so much work went into that.
I'm giddy to see that.
Oh my goodness, that window.
Handmade, custom steel window with your little Liberty of London touch right here for Tan and Rob France. And one of the best parts is going to be that incredible view out to the side yard with the view of the valley.
Floor,
Isn't that awesome?
like that combo, the floor looks so good. I'm so glad we went with that scale.
You know, we're ready for the cabinets to come in now. The built-in fridge system and freezer system go in here.
Okay.
The big custom island goes in here, along with the custom stove and the detailed hood, right?
Oh.
And so in the next 3 weeks, we have a ton going on. It's going to be what we like to call fun here up at the France job site.
past couple days, all the furniture has been brought in, all the finishing florals and details, it's all come together. I totally think it's fine to mix metals. I love the mix of copper and brass. We have the stainless steel. I think the more mixing of metals, the better. It just adds a lot of character to a space. Another neat thing about this room is the juxtaposition of the chairs. Typically you'd see, the high chairs on the end, but the way this balances out with the high chairs on the sides, the low chairs on the end, it's just a really beautiful moment. The marble fireplace mantle really brings in like a modern pop for the space. One thing that took so much effort was getting the exact right color of brick in here. We wanted it to match exactly with the custom de Gournay color, and you see the color in the rug. It's not too much, but it's there. I think it's really important to have a lot of familiar items in a client's home. This is a lot of Tan and Rob's personal china. This is one of the special pieces from Tan and Rob's travels. It just brings back memories and it makes the space personal. We want it to just feel like they can just come right in and start using the kitchen. We want it to feel warm and welcoming.
It turned out better than I ever imagined it could. I feel so happy in this space I could cry. This kitchen feels so English, yet so South Asian at the same time, yet a hint of American. We wanted to balance Western and Eastern, and I think we've done that beautifully. It's because of the small details that really make it clear that this is our kitchen. You'll see the little design on the hardware that is, again, very much South Asian. We see it in mosques, we see it in temples, but it's not just there. You'll see it throughout the room. I mean, the sienna lighting, just that kiss of a detail, I think makes all the difference. Also, a part of the South Asian touch is this. Like, this could have just been a solid square. We didn't want that. We wanted at every turn for you to see something that feels really intentional, which is why Chris came up with this, which I think is dynamite, this L'Atelier stove. I've dreamt about having something like this for about 20 years. You know, when you're on social media, you see it on Pinterest, on Instagram, and all that kind of stuff, and you see these homes and you just think, gosh, I wonder who has a stove like that. Now I can say, me, Bellstone. This, we're just gonna feel that light because that is gorgeous. Like the fact that we get so much light here, magical. Nobody could have prepared me for just how gorgeous it feels when you're in this space. I mean, it's so dramatic. Almost as dramatic as I am. The butcher block, I think, is gorgeous. It's always that light wood, but we don't have light wood in the house, really. We have this shade of wood, and then it ties in to that gorgeous custom table and banquette that we've got there. I think that that is magical. And I think that this is the place where we will spend the most time as a family. Whilst I'm cooking, the kids will hang out. And I love my kids very much. But I know them very well. They will destroy my dining room, so they don't get to eat there. They will always spend time at this table. I'm a realistic parent. They're going to destroy my house. And before I forget, look at that gorgeous floor. Couldn't you just eat your dinner off that? It's gorgeous. Then I would love for you to see Spice Kitchen. I wanted this to feel like the most South Asian space. I'm so glad with where we've landed on this. The fact that we've used this dark stain is so typically South Asian, but we've paired it with this light color, which is not. And you'll see we've continued the scallop detail up here. You'll see that throughout the house. I think it's perfectly befitting in a space like this. It just feels like a gorgeous slice of South Asia in the most modern, chic way. I can't wait to cook in this space. Okay, dining room. First of all, the feeling. Want to feel like this is our version of a perfect dining room, nobody else's. We've got vintage chairs, a bold wallpaper. I treat this wallpaper like if I were to design my own collection, as I used to many, many years ago. I find one thing, a print, and then I will pull all those colors out of there, and that's how I build the rest of the room. And we had this chair reupholstered, and they had the matching blue to the blue in the wallpaper. So at every turn, we've considered just how this room will come together to really tie in the wallpaper and nothing feels like it's competing. We wanted a table that could house at least 10 people, preferably 12, because I love to host. I love to cook for people. Yes, you could go for a round table. I just don't like a round table. When I'm at a round table, it's too far away to be able to communicate, and I can't reach to get somebody else's food, and I love to help myself for somebody else's food. We're so close to the holidays. I want to do a Friendsgiving. I want to do many Thanksgivings. I want to do a Christmas event. I can't wait to fill this room and this table. It's going to be gorgeous. Now, should we bring in Tom and Cara? And I want to talk about exactly how this was all brought to life. There was debate about the crown moldings.
It was so much like tug and pull, and I am by nature a maximalist, so I love I love a lot.
Yes,
but I think, we came to the perfect agreement.
So in a 9-foot ceiling, you have to be really careful, because sometimes when you do super heavy molding, like around the windows, for example, then a super heavy crown, pretty soon the bottom of the crown and the top of the molding end up like being really close to each other. We don't want that. It doesn't create incredible balance for the space.
Otherwise, it could feel really stifling.
100%. You're totally right.
Did it turn out how you wanted?
I think it turned out fantastic. It's not too overbearing in the space. The wallpaper's kind of the star of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be able to...
I am.
Yes.
Co-star.
I stand corrected.
Please.
Super B-roll co-star of the show. There's so much detail, but nothing's incredibly overwhelming.
No.
It feels like it's been here for a while, and it feels like there's already a coziness. There's already like a set charm.
Yeah.
We added the ceiling medallions that, you were involved in every detail of those. They tie in with the details of the light. Everything came together, and I think we're all really happy.
It's a perfect balance. Yeah. Okay, kitchen.
Heart of the home. This was, I think, the hardest thing for us. We have South Asia influence.
Yeah.
We have English influence, sprinkled with a little bit of American influence.
Yeah.
Just all these subtle details just added up to make really a unique room. This incredible window.
That was the bane of your existence. Tell me about it.
So the crazy thing about this glass structure is that each piece is mitered and welded together, and then hand painted on top of it. And then after that, we have all these custom glass handmade pieces created and cut, and then they have to be individually set, sealed, siliconed, cleaned. I mean, it is hundreds of man hours to accomplish that.
I mean, to me, it's like that window is the star of the show, but then I take my eye over here. The nook bench, the table, the island is the gathering spot. I mean, this stove, you could gather your whole family around here. They can watch you cook, watch you do your thing. It's just really heartwarming. It's why I do this job, is to have moments like that.
Well, I appreciate the hard work like you would not believe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the most amazing kitchen I've ever seen. That's all. My parents were immigrants to the UK. God, I don't know why I feel really emotional all of a sudden. Excuse me. Excuse me. My parents were immigrants to the UK. Their families came over to the UK with nothing. They lived in government housing, government-assisted housing. My family is still currently working class. This was never meant to happen to me. This whole life that I now have was never meant to happen to me. I actually have my family from England coming out this Christmas. They're gonna stay for 10 days. And the last time I brought them out was a couple of years ago to LA. This time is so much more important for me because this is my true home. It's where I plan to live out the rest of my life. And for my family to see just how far we've come is mind-blowing. Hello everyone, my name is Tam France. You might know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project to date, the build of my dream home right here in Salt Lake City. I'm gonna take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You're gonna love where we're going with this. Come join me. When I was a kid, I always knew that I wanted to end up in fashion or style. I didn't understand how I was going to navigate my way through this, but I wanted to deal with clothes somehow. I started work at 15. I needed to work at 15. And I worked a part-time job. And then I started doing school part-time because we needed money. And so therefore I worked a full-time job from 17. And so often I put my dreams to one side because we didn't come from a wealthy family. But I always fantasized about what I wanted life to be. And that was the motivator for all of my work, especially when I started my own business. Always seeing this as my North Star, thinking one day I'm gonna own a home.
I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home.
Yay, welcome.
We sat down with Tom and Kara last year to talk through every one of the designs that Rob and I had come up with, and then to see how that would work in real life.
There are a lot of details where, let's put it this way, they're a first for us. All of these creations are just new and original to this home.
I think the room that will be the most talked about room will be his closet.
Okay, sorry, Rob had to go. Baby, you know how it is.
Baby calls.
But can we talk about my closet? So, I've been into fashion since I was a kid. I've been obsessed with it. I didn't have a closet when I was a kid. And so I always dreamt of a walk-in closet. I basically based it on this image. In Pakistan, you'll see a lot of geometry. And so I really want to incorporate that into the design. For example, the stars, you will see almost everywhere, all over India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, loads of it. So I want to incorporate that as much as possible. And then scalloping, which you see here. I also love color, but Indian color is a lot of color. This is a swing. It's like a day bed.
But hanging from the ceiling.
But hanging from the ceiling. So we have 3 separate sections of this closet. It's all in one space, but I want to divide it up. The runway section, I want a trifold mirror. There's this iconic image. Do you know who this lady is, straight man? No. Get out! This woman here is Judy Garland, icon. This trifold mirror is something that I love because it gives you a look at the front and the side of your outfit and the back of your outfit. I know you've done gorgeous closets. Does this worry you? Does this feel like the kind of thing that you've done before? Tell me about it.
Well, we most definitely haven't done this type of finished carpentry before.
You've never done this before. That seems strange for you here in Utah.
We've done some elaborate finished carpentry,
Yeah, I know.
and some of our guys are the best in the business, and so this will be a unique challenge. But I'm very confident that we'll be able to execute on what you want. The appreciation for the detail is what's going to make this room so special.
It's almost like it's layering upon layering of design
Yeah.
and character and you.
And I think we should stop calling it a closet.
Yeah.
It's a room. It's rooms.
Yeah.
And perfect for tan France.
Getting to create your own home, to design every space, to dictate where the stairs will go, where windows will go, that I don't take lightly. I know that I had to work so tirelessly to get to this point, and I honestly didn't think it was ever going to happen. That's why this means more to me than anyone could ever imagine. I have planned what I think is the most beautiful, unique closet. It's going to be broken up into 3 spaces. This space, first space, is the space that's going to have all of my outerwear and my suiting. This whole back wall is going to be a shoe wall that I'm so excited about. Will it house all of my shoes? Probably not. Have I already outgrown this wall? I sure have. There will be a swing in here. Not the kind of swing you're thinking of. Dirty, dirty, dirty. This space is so important to me because it's going to have a trifold mirror. This is where I will create most of my content. I hate to say content because It is what it is. It's my job. And this is where I'm going to have open cabinets or open shelving. We're going to have a massive island in here that's going to house all of my t-shirts, my underwear. There's going to be a wall that will house all of my denim. There's going to be a wall that houses all of my extra knitwear. So it's going to be such a functional space. Now, let's bring in Cara and Tom and they can explain more. My biggest concern is that I don't want it to feel like a Western take on South Asian. I want it to feel like you fell into South Asia.
True character.
Yeah, I want you to walk into this room and think, feels like I've entered a Maharaja's palace.
Sure.
Yeah.
If the Maharaja had a shopping addiction like I have.
Sure.
That's what I want. So I talked about wanting detail on the ceiling.
We're actually going to bring in a few beams here and here to separate this space, so it has its own kind of identity, right? You spoke a little bit about the mirror.
Yeah.
The mirror's going to be custom made for you, and on these side walls, there's going to be like a lattice trellis system, one you would see in maybe India or Pakistan, and then we're going to create these amazing corbels that will hold the beams that come across, and all those little intricate details will play to this
Really
vibe.
authentic.
Yep.
The detailing on the ceiling, the detailing on the walls. Rob's already.
He's actually the mastermind behind it.
Yes,
and he's drawing these beautiful details that we're going to take, and then we have to go to work to bring them to life.
Can't wait. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be
awesome.
like
Beautiful.
no other closet you've ever done, anyone's ever done. So I am on my way to the property, the build. I've not seen the house within the last couple of months.
I think what was surprising for me is when the drywall went up, the closet downstairs, Tan's closet, is huge.
I know originally they were worried about the size and the space, and this is Tan France's closet. Like it has to be perfect.
I hope it's everything he wants it to be, because in his mind he had this amazing vision for this closet. So I just don't want him to walk in and be like, this isn't it, or this is it. I just hope he's happy.
I am such a type A person. I want control of literally everything. I just hope that whatever has been done over the last few weeks is to my liking. If it's not, there's going to be a very awkward conversation. I'm not willing to just say, sure, that's fine. It needs to be perfect.
To me, I hope when he sees it today, he can feel the heart and soul that has been put into this.
Oh my gosh, what if he starts yelling at us, kicks us out of the house?
Okay, my closet. How's it coming along, first off?
It's a big space to fill.
Not clothes-wise. I've already filled it. Already run out of room. So this is where most of my content is created, and so much of my job is creating content. I'm 40. I turned 40 this year. Don't lie to me.
Day over
I turned
20.
40 this year. Thank you so much. Botox, kids, it's amazing. 40 this year, and so I want to make sure that at every point, light is good.
We've gone over the mirror placement, the angles, so that they're adjustable, so that nothing is harsh. It's like the exact light that you want for content.
Great. Every other space in the house, or many of the other spaces in the house, have a whisper of South Asia. This is the only space that is fully South Asian. From what you've seen, is it looking like Vegas? And by that, I mean, it's a dodgy knockoff of
Disneyland Vegas.
Yeah.
I see your concern, and that was, I think, a big concern of ours as well. Yeah. This is not like a movie set. This is like detailed, cut out, hand stenciled, the finest cabinetry in the world.
I went to Chris's workshop to see just what the progress was of this millwork. Okay. This is for my closet. Mm-hmm. Are you calling it corbels?
The corbels for the doorways. The face will be a clay color.
Great.
That is this color right here.
Great.
And the other side will be the greenish cream color.
Once it's done, it'll be sanded down, perfectly smooth, crisp.
And this will actually get beveled on the edges here to soften that edge. And then it will get stenciled on the sides.
Oh, and then there's going to be the little thing at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I added that in last minute.
That's nice.
I thought it looked cool, so
That's really
I added
nice.
that.
Yeah, beautiful. That is one of my favorite smells in the world, and I would just sniff that as a kid. So if anyone's ever wondering why I'm batshit crazy, that.
Okay,
Wow.
so this is the CNC machine.
This is the one that gives us all the incredible detail.
Correct. I haven't even taken this off yet.
This is wood, right? What is it?
This is HDM.
Okay.
So it's a fiber board. If we did this in wood, it would crack, it would expand, contract, it would get
Okay.
out of control. So this will get placed on a backer, and these will get painted separately so that we
Okay.
can get a nice smooth finish on the back. Paint this separate.
Great.
This is the frame, which accepts it all.
Wow.
So this will all fit inside that.
That
Yeah.
is freaking. Can I swear? It's fucking gorgeous.
This takes about 2 hours to cut.
Just that one piece.
Just this one piece takes about 2 hours to cut.
Wow.
And there's 9 of them in this room,
Yeah.
I believe.
Stressed about it?
Mesh. No, I'm feeling good about it.
You have no idea how proud my mom's gonna be. Like, you have no idea. She's gonna love this.
This is for the mirror room,
Yeah.
which these are the 2 walls flanking the back wall, which has all the mirrors. This is just a piece of the puzzle. There's a lot happening in this space.
Okay.
This is everything kind of pre-layered for you to see.
That is so stupid good.
And this color is this background. This will stay white. This will be the clay. And then inside of this will be stenciled white.
I can't even articulate it. It's incredible. That is just bonkers.
All this from an image
I know that Rob created. Mm-hmm. That's
on an iPad.
That's incredible. Did you ever just imagine that you'd be designing Indian work
Nope.
for any home?
Nope, but it's been great.
We've started the install of the cabinets. They're well underway. I think we have more lineal footage of cabinets in that closet than we put in most people's homes.
Entire home.
It's a special place. Obviously, we're right in the middle of install, and so
Yeah.
the rest of the baseboards and the crown and the fluting detail through the middle of these cabinets have to come in, but it looks pretty great. Look how the CNC trim work of the little scallop turned out.
Perfect scale.
I also love how the white oak is layered behind the glass.
Yeah.
And he'll probably have his clothes perfectly color matched inside these things.
And the swing that's going to be coming right where I'm standing.
Yeah. Custom light fixtures, the custom swing, the custom cabinets, the custom hardware pieces.
Stenciling.
Custom stenciling. So
Yeah.
they all have to come together all within the next few weeks. It's going to be mayhem for sure.
Super excited to see all of Tan's clothes in here.
I'm sure you are.
Can you believe it's here, finally? Let me get everything set up, let me figure out this wardrobe space, and then I'm gonna show you things that are gonna blow your mind. Good? Good. I'm thinking I wanna put all of my sneakers up top, trainers for you Brits, and my more formal shoes towards the bottom. And I know that some of my shoes are insane. I understand that. I work in television. I put my little handbags there because I think that that's gorgeous. I break my knitwear into 2 categories: thin knits and chunky knits. They're color coordinated as well, duh. And then I like to separate out my blazers from my trousers. So if my pants are separate, it means, okay, I'm choosing this blazer. Would I wear the matching pants? Absolutely. But do I want to see what else is available? I sure do. And therefore, I'm going to go with a different color pant. It just makes dressing a lot easier.
I think when styling Closet Island or any island, any coffee table really, it's all about placement and making sure we have enough variety.
Okay, now that all of my wardrobe is in and situated, it is time to reveal my closet. Yes, this is a swing in my closet. I wanted to infuse a bit of South Asian-ness into this. We typically have swings instead of a sofa. The color of this is very much traditional. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I wanted to go extra with this closet, and this was the most extra thing I could think of. I've kept all of my jazzy footwear here so that when you enter the closet, the lights hit, glistens gorgeously. This is now finally organized. We go from sneakers to sandals to shoes. I love everywhere you go in the house, you're gonna see little details. And this one is obviously the geoprint that me and Rob came up with. And then we transitioned from this blue section into the clay section, which is where I will do my content. I think this is next level. This detail, we wanted to have dimension, so it looks a lot more dramatic to have this trellis on it, this lattice work, as opposed to just a flat print. I really wanted it to feel as authentic as physically possible. I wanted a trifold mirror initially. The Fox Group came up with something that I'm obsessed with, which is this mirror situation. I think that's a really cool hybrid of East and West. Love. And then finally, I want to bring you into my cream or beige section. Completely over the top, but I think is magical. So you will see we've added this floral detail that Rob designed for me for this closet, and then we had it painted on. All of this is, I think, so special and hand painted. We've also added the little medallions on top. I know that this is ludicrous that I've just got a picture of myself, but it's my closet, why not? And then this stuff all over here. It's not completely color coordinated yet, but I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. All of my suiting, all of my shirting, and then all of my separate trousers that don't go with suits. And then in the middle, we have my island. So on the face of this island, you'll see it's just a simple Western island. However, on the end, we've incorporated the geoprint lattice work that I think is just a lovely little touch. So it's not just a very random Western piece of island or cabinetry with all this South Asianness. And if you look above, yes, we've got the can lighting to really give us what we need as far as lighting goes, but also these globes, which are the custom globes from Sienna Lighting, again, with that same geometric print and pattern that we've got on the side here. So it really does tie together, and it's so, so considered. Cara, Tom, shall we dissect?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The amount of work that went into it, tell me about it.
So the past month, particularly in this area, it has been a zoo. It's been crazy. All of the finished carpentry details, all of the finished cabinetry details, all of the stenciling, literally every single paint you see in here has been done by a small, tiny brush.
Wonderful woman called Marjorie, who's done all of this detail. She's painted it all for us. So everywhere you see a white line or a corbel that's got a floral detail, Marjorie did that, and I think she did the most gorgeous job. We love her.
Well, the beautiful thing is every single one of these designs, it was created by you and Rob. Every detail in this closet means something to you. It's special to you.
Yeah. How is hanging a swing sensible?
When you said, hey, we want to do this swing in my closet, that's not a typical ask. Right?
Exciting though, right?
It's incredible.
Very exciting.
It was this old antique swing that Tan procured. We got it here, and then we had to clean it up. We had to refinish it. Then obviously support the chains, hang it, and make sure that it was perfect in the room.
Do you know what is lovely is we're both Asian. And you know how much we love colour.
Yes.
Our communities love colour. And it can go way too far.
Yeah.
I think that we've been really restrained with how we've used it, where we've used it.
Yeah. The colors, I think, blend so beautifully with each other. We did it very muted where it needed to be, but also bold where it could be.
Yeah. The custom millwork on the ceiling.
It's so detailed, and there's some heaviness to it, but it's not overbearing. And so
think
I think that's what's kind of the trick.
I love everything that your team have done, but I think this shows their skill better than anything else in the house.
I think originally when you sat down and said, here is the vision for this closet, like, I think all our minds were blown. We're just like, whoa, this is a lot.
Just hours and hours poring over the cabinetry details alone and where to curve and so many different versions that we went through and so many different colors that we went through until it was this.
Well, thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it, as I know this was really, really stressful, but your team's executed it incredibly. Incredibly. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate this one in particular, because my family have seen pictures of it and they get emotional when they're like, you incorporated a real part of our culture into your home, and that's mind-blowing for our people. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I love you so much that I'm going to do you a solid.
What?
Please do.
He looks just fine.
Fine, yeah.
Lovely. You're a very handsome man,
What
Tom.
are we doing?
You could look better.
Oh, boy.
Okay. What are we feeling?
Oh, I'm excited.
I won't turn you into Tan France, I promise, because if I were to, I'd put you in something wild. But it's not that.
We need like a construction vibe,
I like a
but
crop top,
smart
but-
architect.
Wait, say no more, say no more, say no
vibe.
more. I've got something that's custom and perfect. Okay, I know we're not the same size, but this is oversized, so don't worry.
Oh my.
We try it on.
Oh, it's a Carhartt.
It's like laboring dudes wear Carhartt.
Yeah, okay. Oh, boy.
Is it gonna fit?
Hey, I think that's pretty solid.
Elevated
Is
construction.
this like a custom Carhartt jacket?
It sure is.
it
There's
really?
only one in the world. Thank you so much.
Oh, there you go.
Thomas,
Yes.
do you want to be the first person that checks out their outfit in my mirror?
Oh, I better. There you go.
You may.
Amazing.
You remember when we used to call this runway room?
Yeah, because it
Aha,
was...
that's right. Will you start making it your best runway walk?
Oh, my God.
So think confidence, think style, think chic, think
Camel,
powerful, think sexy. Oh, gorgeous. Come on, Tom.
Originally, Tan was like, I just want a simple, a place where I can just hang up my clothes, look at them, do my work. And then all of a sudden, it's transformed into a place where it's like, hey, I need this to represent me, where I'm from, what I've been doing for the past, several decades. He wanted it to feel like him.
I think it just exudes Tan. His life's work is in this closet. All the memories, sentiments, the awards, it's a pretty incredible place. And it was an honor to bring it to life for him.
Everyone's idea of success is different, but to me, it's those things that I fantasized about as a kid, and it's not luxury. It's not about an expensive space. It's just a space that feels inviting and put together and considered. You would have shown me this as a kid and said, one day that's going to be your closet. I wouldn't have slept for a year. I think this is mind-blowing. Hello everyone, my name is Tan France. You may know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project yet, the build of my dream home right here in Salt Lake City. I'm gonna take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You are gonna love it. Join me, won't you? Rob and I have been together for 15 years. Maybe it's 16. We can't ever keep track. We don't want to lose what makes us us. And so when it came to planning the primary suite, the main goal for us was to have our own space. We want to at least feel like if we can't go out for date night, we've got our own space in this house that's just about me and him.
I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home. Yay, welcome.
Kara. Hi, dear.
Tan and Rob, they both have such creative minds.
We have both of their backgrounds coming together in all these beautiful details.
Our job is the fun part. We just get to take all this great information and just roll it out into the home.
I'd been stalking the Fox Group Instagram for a really long time. And so we knew that they were going to be able to execute what we wanted. We sat down with Tom and Cara last year to talk through every one of the designs that Rob and I had come up with, and then to see how that would work in real life. Because Rob and I are not professionals, just really passionate and really particular. Shall we talk about primary bedroom, bathroom, how this is all going to flow?
Yes,
look, every bedroom is really important, but this is our space. Like, I want to really make sure the detail is perfect.
But I want a section where we can just kind of close off.
Yeah.
A little retreat in the house that feels like you're out in the country.
But cozy.
But
like,
cozy.
really.
I don't want a large space.
So, I would love to talk about the fireplace. I like
want a
the
little
character of something that feels a little more
Charming.
charming and not
Smaller.
so
Yeah.
cumbersome.
So it's
More quaint.
It's not like a feature on the wall. Is there a way to do a custom, like, curved stone surround?
We don't want a mantle. So this for the bed, what if that whole piece at the back were wood? The
Like
floor?
connected to the wall, so it's like a built-in.
And then the nightstand are actually part of that back piece.
So built onto it.
Built onto it. If we have the middle section a little higher, so it separates out the shape of the bed,
love that.
then when it comes to flooring, something comfortable in the
Carpet
feet.
for sure.
So English carpet is dense like this. Perfect.
Tighter. Okay.
From the bedroom, obviously, then leads to the bathroom. In the middle, he's always wanted a bathtub in an alcove.
I don't know if it's 50s or something like that, but it almost seemed like there were 3 pieces.
Really want wooden floors.
Are you a messy bather?
No,
Do you splash a lot?
we're not messy.
And for ultimate luxury, 2 sinks.
PSA for you kids at home. Happy marriage means that certain things have got to be separate. If we are sharing a space when we're away in a hotel,
Dan loves his stuff to be arranged just so.
Perfectly.
And he knows if they're moved. So I can't move any of his stuff. I'm a little more haphazard. I'm not saying that it's messy.
separate sinks has always worked for us.
Oh, yeah,
That's
of
how we
course.
stayed married for 15 years.
And that's why we need this bathroom.
Yes.
Perfect. We will create that retreat.
Basically, if we end up divorced, it's because you screwed up the
There was too much crossover
Too
in
much
that
pressure.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Thanks for the pressure.
You welcome. We broke ground last fall. I got to see it dug, framing, and it was the best feeling. It finally felt real after all those months of planning, all those months of permits. We finally saw something real, tangible. Okay, we are now gonna show you the primary suite that I think is perfection. We wanted something cozy, right?
Cozy, definitely. I don't like a wide open bedroom because
No.
then I feel far too exposed.
We don't like a big bed. We want to sleep close to each other. I still love my husband all these years on.
We're corner sleepers,
Yeah.
so if it's a king bed, we're just
Too far away.
apart.
And now I want to show you this primary bathroom space. We have our own separate vanities, which we've never had before.
never.
The space behind you is Rob's closet.
This is my closet, in quotes. I'll
Yes.
take up a quarter of it, and then it'll be Tan's, like, ready-to-wear everyday closet,
He
I'm
says
sure.
it as if...
Whatever. You can't tell me that you're going to go all the way downstairs
I
after
will.
you shower to change your clothes.
Watch me.
And then come back upstairs.
You know how stubborn I am. I'm going to do that just to prove a point. I should also make it clear, he doesn't have enough clothes to fill this closet. So we may as well fill the rest of it with my stuff. Anyway, I'm going to bring in the lovely Cara and Tom Fox, who are going to articulate just how the design's going to go in here.
As you guys can see, the framing just finished. And so
Yes.
all kind of the fun parts start to come in. The plumbing, the electrical, all the mechanical, and the windows and different things like that.
I love that you consider
Of water.
that fun parts.
Well, it's fun for me. Sorry, I'm a
all
little
the
geeky
wires
about
are
that.
in. Great.
It's just all the behind the scenes that start to create the fun.
Yeah.
But the bathroom, the layout, as we've talked about the tub, it's central. It just fits seamlessly and it's really balanced. The
And
space.
you love symmetry more than anyone I know.
I love symmetry, but I love more than symmetry. I love balance. balance. So when you walk into space, one side isn't too heavy, or there's a rhyme and reason to that.
I can't remember how you articulated it, but whenever you look through a room, you want to see something.
He calls it his sight line.
It's a sight line. Yeah, so when you turn into the bathroom, you're perfectly like symmetrical on this double door right here. But then also when you're sitting here, you feel that sight line as well.
This Degone paper I know is going to go on those walls outside of the closet, but is that also going to happen over the vanity?
We'll have the mirror built in, and then we'll have space on the sides for the Degone.
That wall will be full mirror.
Yes.
Okay,
Kind
lovely.
of a casing around it.
Gorgeous.
Great.
Okay.
How do you like the paper?
Only issue with is I love Degone paper, you know, always. I'm not the biggest fan of the sheen.
Yeah, I agree. Like the metallic, the
Yeah.
pearlescent sheen. It's beautiful, absolutely
Beautiful, but
lovely.
it feels a little
it's
too
not
modern
what we're
for
gonna
our
go. It's
home.
not
A
what we're
little too
going
shiny.
for.
We can definitely take that down to a matte.
Maybe a little lighter on the color,
Like a creamier
like a
color.
creamier color for the back.
Okay, I'll make note of that.
Okay, should we talk about the decor in the primary suite?
Let's do it.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
great.
You enter the primary suite on this amazing view.
I think is
Pretty
important.
special.
When he talks about the view, he's talking about that view. Like that view, possibly the most beautiful view you'll ever see. It's completely unobstructed.
Off to the side, we'll have this built-in bed.
Yep.
You'll have the side tables built into the bed, just like you were talking. And then
Yes.
perfectly centered on the bed will be this really unique, quaint little fireplace.
We're gonna bring in a really beautiful green marble stone that kind of ties in with the wall covering.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to see that fireplace in real life. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And then this is one of my favorite parts of
This was
room.
my idea. Yeah.
Excuse me. What?
Go on.
Tell me, I don't know what you're going to say.
No, I thought you were laughing about the beam sticking out.
I was talking about the balcony.
That's mine. No, the balcony was your idea.
I always wanted a balcony. I wanted a balcony.
tried to
for my
steal
house.
that
I
one
know.
from you.
I was like, don't come for me.
So good.
Although I know, again and again, we were talking about symmetry. I love that it's not symmetrical, that we now have a balcony on one side of the house. The fact that we will get to walk out of this every morning and have coffee on that balcony is just a dream. We've worked so hard on the design of this space. I cannot wait to see it brought to life. We could not be more excited.
I'm thrilled.
It's going to be
It's
amazing.
gonna be spectacular. Can't wait to see that come to life.
I can't. Let's get to it, Cara.
Do it. To work.
So I am on my way to the property, the build. I've not seen the house within the last couple of months. Really want to see the bathroom, which has 3 arches for the shower, bath, and toilet closet. And I also really want to see the flooring. Timeline has always been an issue with this build. I need to be in for the holidays. I've got family coming from the UK. I've got friends coming. Everyone's already planning on being here. I need to meet this deadline.
The deadline, we're going to be great. But I just don't want to hurry it up and get it done. I want to get it done the right way.
Okay, primary suite. Amazing progress. It looks incredible. So much better than I thought we were going to be.
Good.
But my concern is this. No, you didn't let me finish.
Let's hear it.
We're still like a long way away.
I call it the bland to beauty stage where we're at. Very bland right now. Wait for a few weeks. Beauty.
So the gorgeous stuff's almost here. Now it's going to go up.
Yes.
I don't need to panic.
You don't need to panic. We've got it. We've got it.
This is perfect. It just looks like a little thing we found in England. I
Right.
know it's not antique, but it looks it.
It looks antique. It's so charming.
We're still doing the surround.
You'll see just a little bit of the black metal trim, and then it'll be marble.
Great. How's paper coming along?
It's on its way, and there
Yeah.
is a lot of paper.
But
Yes.
Are we worried about the timeline?
We are a little stressed about it, but I think once we get it here, then I think our crews will get it up and it's going to look gorgeous.
This looks a little more finished than one other space I want to talk about real quick.
Let's go.
Should we go through the primary bathroom?
Let's do it.
My worry is this, Thomas.
It's what my mom says when I'm in trouble.
Well, that's you're in trouble. The floor's not even done.
Well, I'm actually glad you asked. Let me show you what we did while you were gone.
Okay. He's a beaut.
Yeah,
He's
so
a beauty.
We have this custom white oak. They're each cut specifically 18 inches for this herringbone. And see the little arrow we call it? Perfectly
It's
centered right on your top.
Okay, no, this makes me feel better. Because this I knew was going to take a while.
And it did.
And
It did.
All we need to do is just do a sand and a stain. That comes at the very, very end. We don't want to finish the floors while we're still working through the house.
Are
Perfect
you
for
concerned about this space?
Getting finished? Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a buzzing beehive with a million people working through this.
Yeah.
The most important thing for us is we want to get it done right for you guys.
We
So
want you happy.
That makes me happy. There is so much custom work in this house. Hello, Chris. How are you? Good to see you. I went to Chris's workshop to see just what the progress was of this millwork. Okay, we're showing me what?
This is the nightstands for your bedroom suite. We have two of them flanking the bed.
Okay, love.
This is the scallop detail that goes across the top, and this gets blended into the background of the wall, which has wall paneling that's going to be the same color, same stain, same wood.
Can we talk about the hardware?
This was the first iteration of the mesh hardware that you drew up,
Yeah, which we love.
and we tweaked it a little bit in real brass. It had a little bit of a failure there, but
It's killer though.
yeah, it's a little bit smaller scaled too.
Yeah, and so it doesn't look comical. It looks really chic.
Right. And it has the hexagon and star pattern that's going to be common in throughout the house.
It's gorgeous. I wasn't expecting this at all.
This was just to add some interest to the front to give a little bit of a detail.
So it wasn't just flat.
Exactly. So we
Yeah.
wanted to do something more decorative, add some texture to it.
Is this going to be carried through to anywhere else on the bed?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It can.
Yeah.
Still not too late for that, but
Okay.
that's not the plan. So this is the rendering, and you can see where that detail.
Oh yeah, I don't think it needs to be repeated anywhere else. I like how clean that is. And this makes it look a little more classic. It could look too modern without it.
And one little secret here is this will actually be a hidden drawer. That's looking like a detail, but it will actually pop out. You swipe it to the sides. There are sensors in there that if you do that at the right timing, the right sequence, the drawer will pop open.
So I can put diamonds in there,
You can
but
put
you've
things
given
that-
away the secret and the audience now knows.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know, I do actually hate tech. Is there a way to open it without a dramatic dance?
There is a manual override. You have to open the drawer and reach underneath, and you click two little paddles, and it
Great.
will pop open. Yeah.
That's probably what I'm going to do. Here's my biggest issue with tech. This eventually is going to age out or malfunction after a few years. That
Right.
just happens. That's my issue.
Well, luckily, this is such a small drawer. If it does, you can just look at it. You don't have to use it.
And if it does conk out, at least there's another way of getting in.
Correct.
I
Yep.
just don't want the only option to be tech.
Right.
Great. Okay. More than happy. What else are you going to show me?
So this is the reveal of the primary vanity. Very Art
that-
Deco-ish, right?
It's Art Deco and it's wicked. That is so good.
Two-tone paint to mix it up a little bit to emphasize the panel shapes. And I even went through the effort to 3D print you a couple of the preliminary designs of the hardware.
Look how good they are. That, mate, is damn good.
Imagine the stone in it, the background, the mirror, all that.
Gosh, that's nice.
So I'm going to be going shopping with Tan, find some additional pieces, things that make it feel like home. I'm really excited for that.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Should we talk styling?
Yes.
I want it to feel like we took over Grandma's house
Yeah.
and we left what she had up on the walls because she was so chic.
Yes.
But then we made it more modern with the furniture.
Is there anything here on this art wall that you're drawn to?
I mean, I've seen your art wall 73,000 times on my feed, so I know a lot of what you do, which is why I wanted to come and select the work.
Yeah.
Because that paper is relatively muted. It's
Yeah.
so detailed, but it's muted.
Yeah.
I kind of love the pop of that because it's
Yeah.
more saturated.
I think this is one of the most unique pieces we actually have in the shop right now. It's vintage. I feel like it's the right size.
The Dugoni just needs a pop.
I will set that one aside
Thank
for
you. Am I right in thinking we're seeing something downstairs?
Yes, your primary bed is being made
Downstairs?
downstairs, the upholstery of it.
Can we?
Yes. This is the actual headboard that will have the batting.
Oh.
And then
So this is the size?
This fits right into the custom
Gorgeous.
wood bed.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
This is freaking me out.
So this looks a lot lighter than the sample that we
What a funny way of
selected.
saying that this is completely not the color.
This is not the color.
The headboard was going to be this persimmon color. It was like this rusty.
It's a lot like your vest.
It's like
Yeah.
an in-between of these two colors. It
Those
was
two
kind
colors,
of orangey,
yes.
rusty.
At least you can feel the texture and how soft it's gonna be.
It
The
feels
feel.
gorgeous.
Then we're good. We'll just have them send the other colorway, and problem fixed. No,
Okay.
I'm actually not worried. It actually, they have it in stock. They'll send it quick.
Okay,
So,
great. Thanks
problem
so
solved.
much. I'm going to quickly run away from
Okay.
that fabric because that is worrying me a lot.
I'm just thrilled with how cozy it feels. We have the velvet, we have the linen. I think it's just important to have some brass or something that warms up the room. I think the warmth that this room has is just so cozy and inviting. At the end of the day, this is really Tan and Rob's bathroom. The kids have their own bathroom. This is their space. So we wanted to make it extra special.
Well, here it is.
Your face says it all. Do you remember when we decided we wanted to do a built-in? I know we went back and forth on whether this color would work for this space.
When
Yeah.
you pulled out the orange, I was concerned.
You were already
Yes,
concerned. You question color a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But it's perfect. It looks absolutely beautiful.
I wish you would trust me.
I know.
I don't know if you remember, but Chris was going to put in a secret drawer.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he was going to do this thing where you kind of do that and it opens.
Oh.
I hate tech.
I would be screaming and swearing as I was digging through the drawer for something, and this kept popping open. Yeah, that's what would happen.
That sounds like my husband. And then, you know, I love me some jewelry. That bad boy. It was
I know,
a perfect
I know.
addition.
Once again, I saw it online. I thought, I don't know. This seems like it might be too much.
I know you said it was really gaudy. I think it's perfect.
I think it's perfect.
Okay, so. Obsessed.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
I can't wait for you to be there, me to be here, and just gossip.
Now, there's something I haven't told you. So when we came up with the design, so in the movie The Shining, one of the most terrifying scenes of all time is in a bathroom.
Still looks like this.
And the bathroom has a similar setup. That's where I saw that and I thought, that is the chicest bathroom I've ever seen.
I'm not feeling red rum in this at all.
No,
I
not
feel
at all.
great. Yeah, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The tile work.
Unmatched.
I mean, the work, Rob, that they put into that, it's bananas. And the waterworks, faucets and stuff, just gorgeous.
Lord. Someone was asking me whose vanity is whose a couple of days ago.
we have not established.
And we haven't established.
You know what? No, wait. You know what? I'm not even kidding when I say this. You can choose whatever band you want.
No, I want you to point at the one that you have imagined yourself at, and we'll see what happens.
No, silly. I want because that'll influence. And I know you're too nice.
Oh,
that
no, it's
you
okay.
won't-
I already know which one I want to take. I just want to know if you also want
And you
that
won't
one.
care if I say
No.
that I won't. I
Okay,
want that one.
okay, I wanted that one.
Oh, yay. You may remember that when we were at the CS Cabinetry studio, we saw this and I liked it, but the contrast was just too high. And so we got them to change it to this color. I love this. It's just barely there. Do you remember the issues we were having with the original of the Stagone? Almost like a metallic sheen. And
Oh, yeah, it was like this pearlescent color.
it wasn't the right look for this bathroom, so I'm so glad I went with Matt. And we've got so much green. I love this accent of purple. Again, I've talked about wooden floors in bathrooms a lot, and I know that it's not right for everyone. But if it's an adult bathroom only, why can't we have a wooden floor? It's so much warmer. I want to be able to go from our bedroom to the bathroom without stepping from carpet onto cold tile.
And I love the color.
And the herringbone. It's so extra. Yeah. Which is so not like me. Tom, Cara.
Hi.
Should we talk about how this bathroom came to be?
Yes, please.
When it comes to the construction, was it shockingly complicated?
No.
That wasn't shockingly complicated.
Well, I mean, there was just a lot of detail that went into so many different things, right?
Yeah.
Look at the cabinets, look at the arches, look at the fluting, right? The two-tone coloring on the vanities. It just takes so much time. I mean, look at every little piece to create an arch. I mean, they're such great craftsmen, right? They're in here just cutting, measuring back and forth to make sure that it's just extremely precise.
Primary bedroom?
Let's do it.
Shall we? Okay, heaven.
The dream of my dreams. So when we drew this, remember we talked about how we wanted stone surround.
Yeah.
And we just drew this up as if anything were possible, if the sky was the limit, what could we do? I'm dying to know how that mantle was made.
How did you curve the
it.
top part?
Just really carefully. It's a big slab of stone. It has to be cut to precision. It has to be measured to precision.
I think if we had a very large bedroom, absolutely a big mantle makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that is gorgeous and the perfect fit in a room like this.
Yeah. Well, and you really wanted an open fireplace too, which was tricky just by code.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this compromise was great because it looks old and antique even though it's new.
That is so English. Like, I used to have something like that in my first apartment in England. Like,
It's simple enough, not overbearing.
but still impactful, like really impactful.
Totally.
Tom, I need to compliment you because, look, we had very strong opinions about every little thing, but there's certain things we wouldn't have had the foresight to figure out, and that sightline is a star.
I mean, you really have four, right? When you enter the master suite, you have the perfect one centered on the mirror.
Yeah.
When you turn to the right, centered on this incredible bank of windows out to the valley.
Yeah.
When you're in the bed, centered on perfectly on the fireplace, and your last one to your bathroom. So every place you go and look, there should be
not
like
a bad view.
a really great ending to the story.
And it's achieved exactly what we wanted in the house, which was to have smaller, cozier spaces without feeling closed in. So it makes it feel large, but in small spaces.
We could not be happier with this space. You guys crushed it. Thank you. Thank you. We're obsessed. Like, you can tell. We're obsessed.
Oh, thank you.
thank
We
you.
feel so blessed to be able to have done this. So thank you.
At some point within the next few years, we'll start to establish that this is our home.
It just feels like a project we've been working on for a long time.
We keep walking into spaces thinking, gosh, this is gorgeous. And then reminding ourselves, oh, wait, we can do whatever we want in this space.
Yeah, he asked the team yesterday, can I wear my shoes? It's your house, John. It's your house.
I can't wait to wake up here.
I can't wait either.
That view.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
Our first morning. Open that bad boy.
Yeah. Coffee on our white carpet. Yeah, it'll be great.
I won't
That'll
spill.
be me, I know.
It'll be you.
me.
My marriage to Rob, France, is the most important thing in my life, and it has been for the last 15 and a half years. This home, this space feels freeing for both of us and feels like the start of the rest of our lives. So we hope that what we've built here together, not just physically, what we've built here emotionally as a family, will continue on for decades to come and generations to come. Hello everyone, my name is Tam France. You might know me from the likes of Next in Fashion or Queer Eye, but today I'm letting you in on my most personal project yet, the build of my dream home. I'm going to take you through to the likes of my spice kitchen, my cottage, my closet, the exterior, interior, and pretty much everything in between. You're going to love it. Come join me, won't you? When it came to the house and how we occupy this space, I knew it wasn't just going to be my husband and my 2 children. We love to socialize. We love to have people over. And I thought of all of my travel, all of my stays at people's homes, all of my travel for work. Over the last 5 years, I've probably stayed in a hotel 1,000 times, probably more than 1,000 times. I know what it is to occupy a guest space. I know what needs to be in there to make you feel the most comfortable. And so I think that we've come up with the optimum situation for that space. And so I'm really hoping that our guests will come. Our guests will love it.
Hi, I'm Tom Fox with the Fox Group.
And I'm Kara Fox. Welcome to our office. We are helping Tan and Rob build their dream home.
We sat down with Tom and Cara last year to talk through every one of the designs that Rob and I had come up with, and then to see how that would work in real life.
Tan and Rob, they're trying to create all these incredible intimate spaces.
And you know when they love something, you know when they don't love something. They know what they want.
This, love this.
That's the one I want.
Okay.
It's been quite the challenge, and the process has been just amazing.
Okay, sorry, Rob had to go. Baby, you know how it is.
Baby calls.
But can we talk about the guest cottage? Basically, the vibe is we want it to feel like someone is visiting a really chic guest house in the middle of nowhere. Whatever we can do to maximize the space so they feel like they can stay as long as they want. I don't want them to stay long. I want them to stay for a maximum of 2 nights. But I want them to think, oh, I should stay a week.
There's a hard cutoff date, I got it.
There's definitely a cutoff date. So I want the experience of a nice getaway, but I want the convenience of an actual home, a kitchen space and a bathroom that feels like a full bathroom, not just a tiny hotel bathroom. I would love for there to be a dishwasher, a fridge, a hob, or a stovetop where they could actually make something. Could we customize this to make it the same green as we have in the main house?
We absolutely can.
I love the pink and green. Quite honestly, it's the Golden Girls thing. And as you know, me and Rob are grandmas, we love those Golden Girls. And then the bathroom. Don't love a shower over a bath personally. If you don't have room for both, it's just a shower.
It's a big shower.
Big shower. I still want to go for wooden floors. Could we get something like this?
Yes, we have some wood samples even. You can choose the wood.
Love that already.
Do you want the dark? It's kind of a dark walnut. It's beautiful.
Could we create a cabinet or something where they can unload their toiletries?
We can do a corner cabinet painted in this beautiful Rojo color.
Great. A lot of brass, same kind of light fixtures. So again, it's really cohesive.
Perfect.
Does that all sound good to you?
Beautiful.
Would you want to stay here?
I would never leave.
If you build it, they will come.
What are you looking at me for? If you build it. In February, we got to walk the space that will eventually be the guest cottage and really figure out how it should function. There are so many aspects of the house that aren't just for me, aren't just for Rob. It's how is this going to cater to my family so that people who visit, who I consider my family, have a space to say that they feel really comfortable in. I have a son who is unruly. He is a true toddler. And sometimes people don't want to stay in a house with a toddler. I'm one of those people. I just can't get rid of mine. So I wanted a space where my friends can come and visit. There's going to be a bed in here with side tables that's probably going to go just there in front of that window. I got this idea from my good friend Gigi Hadid. I stayed at her guest house recently and she had a kitchenette almost, kind of like a galley kitchen where you can make your own coffee or tea, pretty much live for a few days in that guest space and feel really, really comfortable. And then I wanted to have a space that was a decent space for a bathroom. So we haven't actually figured out exactly what this is going to be yet, where the shower's going to be, where the toilet's going to be, where the vanity's going to be. But this whole section is going to be the bathroom. So at this point, I want to call in Tom and Cara. This is the one space we really haven't fully locked in.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 really great options. We can turn this into the water closet, which is plenty big for that. And it would give us plenty of space pour as big of shower as you'd like here.
My only worry was if we had a shower in here, is there enough room in here for a decent sized vanity? Let me just tell you, a lot of the people that are going to stay in this guest house are entertainers. They come with a lot of cosmetics.
I think you can still get at least a 48-inch vanity with,
Oh, really?
and at least a 4.5-foot wide shower. So it's not small in any way, shape, or
Good.
form.
When you go to a hotel and you're staying for a couple of days, I go with a massive suitcase with 20 outfits. I need to be able to open my darn suitcase. And when I'm staying in New York, every now and then, if I'm in a small hotel, I can't even open my own suitcase. So that's my only thing.
Yeah.
We just need at least some room somewhere where somebody could open their suitcase and unpack.
Okay. The seating area would be a good spot to put, a couple chairs and maybe a big, coffee table, maybe even a bench in front of the bed.
As long as we've got a place to sleep, a place to sit, and really comfortably get ready for the day, I think we're golden.
That's
Wonderful.
great.
And then the kitchen, we know it's going to be small, but it's going to be functional and hopefully gorgeous. And we'll tie in what we're doing in the main house kitchen so that it feels again cohesive.
Correct.
I think especially with the natural light coming through, it's going to be the perfect area to get ready in.
Couldn't agree more. You will want to stay here. Not all of you can. My invite list is very specific, but you will all want to stay here. It's been a minute since I visited the site, so I'm just hoping so badly that we are on track. That's my biggest concern.
How about the guest cottage? How are you feeling about that?
It's like the coolest little thing. Like
It's
it's
so cool.
it's like we've built another house.
I know.
I'm so excited to see the vaulted ceiling in my room, the guest room. I haven't seen the cottage for probably 2 months, and at that point, the walls weren't even finished. There was no crown molding. There was no paint whatsoever. And so now, hopefully, there will be tiles up, paints in. So I can't wait to get up there.
Are you worried that Tan is going to expect it to be further along today when he sees it?
Well, this happens with every client. When they go away, like Tan's been off shooting all around the world, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like when clients like literally travel, they think everything should be done. And it's, like,
It's nerve-wracking because a lot of what's been going on is like behind the scenes, behind the walls, because this is kind of like the bland before the beauty.
yeah.
I'm so relieved for so many reasons. Space was such a concern. Like I wanted so much in here, and I was so worried that this was going to be tiny. It's perfect. Like we can fit everything in here, and somebody's not going to feel like they're
Cramped.
completely cramped. I want it to feel cozy, but not cramped.
The kitchenette.
Next week. It'll be
Next
here.
week.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you happy with it? You've seen it and it's good?
The
It
most
looks so
charming show piece ever.
Great.
But I mean, you designed it, you drew it.
To be fair, it was Rob.
It was Rob.
Rob
Did a
was the
lot
one
of
who was
that
like,
too.
we should do the arch on
arch.
top, which I think is beautiful.
It makes it.
And we're going with the green, right? To match the
Yep,
paper?
yeah, it's the green.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be stunning.
I love it so much. And then in the bathroom, we've decided to go with something dark. I'm so glad we're going with that dark Rojo. It's
Beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful. Because this is bright and airy. I want that to feel like
Moody.
like a moody luxury hotel. And yes, to a seat in the shower. I think that was going to be a laundry room.
Laundry room. We
stack
thought
them
about
up.
the shower even in there.
Yeah. I'm so glad we put the toilet in that little room.
Yeah.
I
It would
like
have felt like a cramped little
Yeah.
shower. No one wants that.
And quite honestly, I know my friends, they're too lazy to do laundry. There was no,
There's no way
there's
that's
no way
happening.
they're doing their own laundry.
So what's going on with the cottage?
A couple of weeks away from putting in the final details. So the cabinets are in, ready to receive the countertops and the marble arch.
How did the rouge turn out?
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
That tile, just the samples of it, when we were designing it out, it's the most unique, bold color.
It's so dramatic. I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh.
It's actually starting to look like a cottage in here.
They finished the kind of the first part of the install of the cabinets, and then
So pretty.
obviously it's not finished. We still have that huge arched marble piece on with the floating shelves. So all those things will make this come together.
And once the wallpaper goes up matching it, it's really gonna transform the space even more. This color, I don't think it could have turned out better. It's perfect.
It's the perfect muted green.
Yeah, and I love the way it pops against the bathroom color.
Let's go take a look at that.
Oh,
Isn't that
beautiful.
amazing?
That is so spectacular.
Yeah, there's a subtle white of the floor, but
Yeah.
with this like super bold tile.
Yeah.
It's really dramatic. It's really stunning.
It's a pop.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're ready for the next stage, which would be obviously got to get the bathroom vanity in here and the countertops and different things like that. But we are pushing along and making this happen.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
Being in Salt Lake City, it's not like LA or New York, but we do have Sundance Film Festival. We have people who come on tour here, major artists that come on tour, comedians also. And so for those people, I want to have a safe space, a really private space where they feel right at home. So many of my friends are traveling, they're on tour, and I just want to give them that little break from that hotel. And I've got a lot of people coming to stay very soon. So the likes of Anthony Stade, Jonathan, Phineas, Brandy Carlisle, Kelsey Ballerini, Mindy Kaling, Gigi Hadid, Anthony Porofsky, my co-star, and also one of my very best friends, is going to be staying right here within the next couple of weeks. So I want to make sure it's set up for him. Thank you.
So I'm gonna be going shopping with Tan to find some additional pieces, things that make it feel like home. I'm really excited for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we talk styling? I love color, and I see many things over here, in particular that yellow thing. Can we have a look?
Yeah, this is a really special piece.
So we don't have much color in, as you know. Like, we've gone for really muted shades of the cabinet.
Very monochromatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to have just a little pop of color would be so nice.
It's made by a local artisan, and it's
gorgeous.
It's one of a kind.
I would love to see the pepper and salt grinder.
Oh, yes.
I do love just how ornate they seem. My only issue is, if you met my son, you'd know he would use this as a weapon against his younger brother. It's so interesting how having these kids is dictating what we can and can't have in the house.
For sure. Everything's a weapon or a way to hurt themselves.
I will give it some thought.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I do love these large...
A ginger jar.
Gosh, how big's the ginger that you're buying?
I think traditionally they're called ginger jars. And then they just started making them, you know, the same shape, massive.
Okay, okay.
You know?
We do need some greenery around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Just fake plants that look real, because I will kill real ones. I've truly, in the 15 years, we've tried so many times to keep a plant alive, and it's just not
Doesn't
happened.
work.
Imagine that ginger jar with a massive something in it.
Pretty.
Would be gorgeous.
Yeah. I feel like clients really always want to impress their guests, and they try to make the guest suite extra special, extra inviting, extra linens, florals. So guest spaces are actually really fun to design because we get to go, you know, a little extra over the top. It's also fun to add a lot of personal touches from the homeowner. This is one of Tan's collections. The color in this guest suite is so dramatic. It's such a pop. It's not something you'd probably pick in your daily bathroom, and so I think that's what makes it so special. I think for guests, it's so important to have steamed sheets. It's that extra special touch that just makes people feel like they're at the nicest hotel.
This came together better than I ever expected. I wanted it to feel comfortable and cozy and welcoming, but I don't think I expected just how much like home it feels. I could spend days, weeks, months, preferably not months, guess, go home. But I could spend so much time here. The main house has so many spaces that I'm so excited about and I just want to be there. But the thought of also staying here and treating it almost like a staycation is something I'm so excited about because that's how comfortable I find this space. This galley kitchen, I was thinking, okay, I want it to be somewhat practical, but I can't imagine we're going to be able to do much with it because it's such a small space in here. However, we've added a hob, we've got a sink, we've got a dishwasher, we've got a place to store things. We've got a fridge. I could cook a whole meal here easily. I really want this to feel like a space where it is your space. You can get away from my crazy kids and my husband and actually feel like you're completely alone in this space. Grandma Golden Girls wallpaper, you know I love it. Golden Girls is my version of comfort and a stripe in that color is so Golden Girls. Green for me is just the most warming color. It's the most inviting color. It's not offensive. We've tied in this green, which is slightly different to that green. The bed is an olive green. During the design of this house, I thought I want the house to feel classic, but everything else I wanted to feel really modern. That's why we chose this. I wanted it to feel modern. The bed is very much modern. And so I think those combined make it feel as cozy and comfortable as you would be at your grandma's house, but you turned it into yours. And a lot of the people that will be staying here, I think are super cool. And I'm really hoping that they think it's super cool and not just granny's home. You know what I mean? And then we have the bathroom. So I wanted it to feel dark, almost haunting, but in obviously a really chic way. This color I think is incredible. We found a tile that matches the paint. I kept saying to Cara, I don't want burgundy, I want rojo. And I know my pronunciation of that's terrible. I don't know how you pronounce it. But I wanted it to feel almost browny burgundy. I wanted it to feel unctuous and rich and old. And I think it's gorgeous. I stayed at a hotel recently in New York. By recently, I mean a year ago. And I thought that their vanity was beautiful because it was wooden. And I really wanted to find a way to incorporate that into this house. And so I thought that the guest bathroom was a perfect spot. We're not going to have guests year round. So this should last a fair amount of time because it's not going to get too much wear and tear. And I wanted to tie in this vanity with the wooden floor. And then we've got a cabinet for linens and whatever else somebody might want to store whilst they're staying here. When I'm staying at a hotel, I do love to be able to spread my products around and I want to be able to put whatever else I want, like blow dry or whatever, in a closet. And so having that here is wonderful. Cara, are you close by? Oh, hey.
I am. Hello.
Thank you so much. It looks gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. I think it turned out beautifully. Every little thing that we've incorporated into this I think is perfect for a guest. The kitchenette, amazing.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so
I think
good.
this whole cottage has so many pretty features. And we've actually installed a Ring Battery Doorbell Plus.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually greet your guests if you're not home.
Oh, great.
So if you're like a minute away, you can greet them, tell them you're a minute away.
No, tell them the keys under the mat. Let yourself in.
Exactly, yes.
Get the kettle on. I want some tea.
You're ready and waiting.
Yeah, love. Thank you so much.
Tom's actually downstairs. Do you want to test it out?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's. Hey, Tom. Do me a favor, come up to the cottage. I've left the door unlocked.
Okay, great. See you in 1 sec.
See you in a sec. Awesome. Cara, thank you so much. You know me using that all the time to judge everyone's outfits. Thank you, thank you. I can hear him coming up. Can you hear that little pitter-patter?
I hear him.
Look at that dainty man. Hello, mate.
Oh, dainty, thank you.
Gorgeous, mate. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Turned out great, didn't it?
Yeah. So, Farrow & Ball custom wallpaper. That you knew we always wanted this to be green. They did that custom green for us. Love so much. The cabinetry is custom, a shade that ties in with the wallpaper. But as far as bringing it all to life, any problems, any challenges, any stresses, Obviously, lots of dressers.
Like you mentioned, the Pharaoh and Ball wallpaper, it's incredible. It's this nice subtle detail along with the really incredible, minimalistic, more contemporary kind of furniture, right? And it's Leaker, but it all fits together really well.
Were you ever worried about that blend?
1,000%. You know what I mean?
I had a feeling in those meetings when we were like, we want the house to feel classic, but everything that's in it to feel modern.
It makes it so it feels not too stuffy. It's not too grandma. It's got that pop of life.
Would you feel
together.
comfortable and cozy here?
I would feel perfect in this space.
Yeah,
it's so inviting.
It's a great blend. It's a great mix of the two.
And if you love modern, you love it. If you love traditional, you love it
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask you, do you have guests lined up?
I do.
Can we hear about them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Anthony's always going to come stay.
Yes.
Sure.
But I think Gigi and her daughter are planning to come stay, which I would love. I want my kids to play. I want them to play in that pool. Yeah.
See this view.
Yeah.
Enjoy Utah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Get them to fall in love with it so they'll build next door. That's what I
There you
want.
go.
That's all I want. I could not be happier with the cottage. I think it's turned out amazing. Actually better than I ever expected. I was nervous many times thinking, I don't know if it's going to feel like we want it to feel. It's going to feel too small. But it actually is like the best version of a cottage I've seen in a long time. So thank you so much. I love it.
So happy
I
to
love
hear
it.
that.
Love it so much. Nailed it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think what's special is that you can really tell Tan and Rob gave their guests the prime view, some of the prime art. It just shows how much their guests really mean to them.
Could not agree with you more. I'm actually really excited to hear what their guests have to say about the space.
Hello, my love.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm literally getting ready.
I love our
Like home. I'm in
shirtless.
for being shirtless.
No, it's okay. I love our shirtless FaceTime. I've got a surprise. Can I show you something?
Show me everything.
Okay. The cottage that you'll be staying at my new home, I want to show you around.
Oh,
Ready?
show me. I'm so excited.
Okay, great.
What? Wait, it looks so different than I saw it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Let me show you the bathroom.
Show me my bathroom. Saying brass fixtures.
Yeah.
Not like a rose gold situation.
Ain't that nice?
Oh, the tile work, unreal.
I know, I'm so happy with it. Right, question is, do you think this is the kind of place you could stay for longer than a weekend?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I could stay there for
Great.
a month. I'm moving in.
I was literally about to say, then move in!
And I'm moving in.
Good, this will be your second home.
So beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys.
Thank you very much. I love you very much. I can't wait to have you over here.
I love you. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, my love. Love you very much. I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye. I'm such a social person and I love my friends and family so much. I want them to want to come here. I want them to see the space as a private, safe retreat. The guest cottage was such an important component from the very start was to make sure that guests felt welcome and comfortable in our home. So now to see this cottage come to life, it's gorgeous, it's inviting, it's welcoming. I cannot wait for the first guests to arrive. I think they're gonna love it. They might not wanna leave. That's a problem. Hello, AD. Welcome back to our home in Salt Lake City.
Finally finished. We're excited to show you. Come on in.
So we started building this home 2 years ago. We started designing this home 3 years ago. This was a from the ground up build. We have labored so hard over every detail of this home. You got to see many of those components on our show Home at Last. However, there are many things that we didn't get to show you, so we want to show you right now. We love this foyer. We wanted the home to feel cozy and cottagey, but we still wanted a grand entrance.
Designed the curvature of the stairs, how it goes up and around, the door at the top. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
The reason why we wanted this, the mezzanine, is this. Hold, please. I wanted to be able to say when someone walks through my home, welcome to my home.
Yeah, just a little bit of a wow when you walk into the house.
So speaking of wow, we didn't want a regular wallpaper. So this isn't actually wallpaper, this is a painting on canvas that was kind of spliced up and then brought into our home, but it was actually custom painted so it hits the right point everywhere in the foyer. In each of the alcoves, there's trees positioned in there, which I think is gorgeous. When it came to styling the foyer, we were really particular about it. We found this Burl console and a cabinet that we loved so much from Restoration Hardware.
He's just trying to draw your attention to this right here. He's
I
trying
swear
to
to
drag
God
into the
it's
picture.
not. But do I love this? Yeah. Do I hold it every day and do a mini speech, even though I didn't get to do a speech on the night? Yeah. If any of you saw our last open door in our old house, I hid away all of the awards because I felt embarrassed. You can now see that I am very much fully an American, that I'm like, why wouldn't I show this up? And in the comments, all the Brits were like, that's so British. And now you Brits, I know, are going to be pissed that I'm showing this, but I feel so proud of it. It's something to be proud of. This is technically the living room, and it is a living room. There's a lot of debate about this. So we have a TV that looks like a picture
Above the fireplace.
Above the fireplace. I'm talking about a couple of people in particular. Jenna Lyons, Jeremiah Brent. They say you shouldn't have this above a fire. However, what's all your furniture pointing at if you don't have a TV in the room? And secondly, I don't want it to look like a TV because it just looks like a black box. And I'm not trying to fool
We're not
anyone.
going to pretend that we don't watch TV in the living room.
I live on TV in my job and in my private life. So we have a TV above the mantle. This is called a club fender.
I had never seen one before. I didn't even know what it was.
Oh.
A lot of Americans might not understand what it is.
Well then, Americans, I have a PSA for you. This is called a club fender. This is something that you have in fancy English homes, like English manners. I think it's so gorgeous. It is so classic that I just think it's magical. I want to mention the sofa. Initially, we were going to have a sofa custom made. However, then we visited a vintage store and we found this. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
I think it's so chic. I think it's the perfect way to finish off this living room, fancy receiving room situation.
Oh yeah, absolutely love it. Already spilled coffee on it.
Oh
The
my
kids,
gosh.
yes. So it's well lived in already.
If you see on my Insta me posting in my living room with a different sofa, it's because my kids just did it. Like they destroyed the darn thing. But for right now, I think it's beautiful.
It's perfect.
This is the breakfast nook. We do use this a lot every day.
Constantly.
Our son, our eldest, he uses this with his iPad or his books and he will have his breakfast or his lunch, which is so lovely. And then I will cook here for him. Rob will help feed him. So we do spend a heck of a lot of time in this space. Our son has already destroyed these pillows. This was the choice that was made so that he would be comfortable, but he's destroying it. He also loves to come over here and do this, because he loves the sound
Sings a song.
that this fridge makes. And so he says fridge song, and he means that, which I think is absolutely lovely. And then this is an Indian design, and this is the design that Rob did, this flower. So by code, you have to have a plug socket on your island. I have no idea why.
We're sitting there talking about how we were going to fit these. We didn't want to pop up.
And I didn't want just these horrible plug sockets. Gosh, first world problems. I've changed so much. I really wanted to try and hide the plug socket. And so I was like, well, what if we put a flower here, the plug socket goes in the middle, and we cover it with something that you can just pop off. Ain't that amazing? I love that so much.
You saw it here first.
If I see it in your house, I know you stole my idea. But take that idea. Of all the ideas you want to take this. I think it's so smart. I love it so much. And therefore, nobody knows. And it's just some chic little flower. Spice Kitchen next.
Spice Kitchen.
Ready? Come on. So,
some may not know what a Spice Kitchen is.
The Spice Kitchen is sometimes in like fancy Asian homes, you have a separate space where you can cook Indian food. You can close the door so it doesn't permeate the rest of the house. And so this does have a sliding door. We had a home in LA a few years ago and we purchased this Dolce & Gabbana stuff because it made sense for that house. However, with our classic house here, it didn't really make sense in the main kitchen. But we decided to add it to the spice kitchen because spice. And so we feel like the bright, bold colours make sense. And quite honestly, the way this is done, if you've ever been to India or Pakistan, our buses are basically painted like that. So it feels very much in keeping, I think. You've seen all about the dining room on Home at Last, so I won't belabor this, but I love this.
Yeah, me too. It's, our formal dining space.
Yeah.
And we've used it so many times. Yeah, we've had friends around the table.
We call it formal dining space, but there have been many a pizza box.
Our version of, Indian takeout and pizza is what we've eaten on this table so far.
To be fair, no, I did cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
and
that's true.
and some
That's
friends.
true.
But typically, it's not as formal as it might appear. And the thing we do love about it, that I'm so glad we did decide to do, was to add in these doors because our friends are exceptionally loud. And so to be able to close up these doors and then scream has made all the difference. This bay window, from the outside it looks lovely, but the kids really have spent a fair amount of time here. You look closely, you will see my son's
face prints.
Because he likes to kiss the city, or the snow, or the deer. Often in the morning, we'll just have the kids here and we'll let them look out and keep themselves entertained. I love this spot. It's one of my favorite spots in the house.
Best view in the house, yeah. Absolutely,
gosh, yeah.
jaw-dropping views, so it's a nice place. It's a nice place to sit.
You may remember from Home at Last, we said that we don't want our kids in here. Like, we want just a space for us adults.
That lasted a day, tops.
Anyone who's at home who's got kids would have laughed at that comment. But I do love that our son will get into bed with us, our eldest, and we'll just bring his iPad in the morning first thing. And so for the first 20 minutes, he will just lay in bed and just watch a show. And it's gorgeous.
And when he needs some calm time, he'll come and get in the nook and say that he's taking a nap in the nook. And he'll just lay down.
I always wanted our children to hang out in this nook, and the fact that he does is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And then all of my work, if ever any of you have a Zoom with me, I do all of my Zoom calls from here. I bring this over, I put my laptop on it, I scoot back, and I'm usually just in a pair of shorts and a tank top, which is so professional for a Zoom call with really important clients. And this is where I do my Zooms. Since we last saw you, it's looked like this outside. Please take a look.
We'll get to the balcony someday.
That's a foot of snow on the balcony. We're not spending much time out there right
Looks
now.
beautiful from inside.
It does look gorgeous.
We just haven't gotten out.
Primary bath. Love our cabinet so much. I just think it's all gorgeous. I'm still so happy with the wallpaper.
The dual vanities has been a godsend, having both of them.
We're still married.
Nailed it.
Robin said that you wanted this one. I said I wanted that one.
And it
not
works.
changed. It does work. My biggest issue is I didn't want to spit in front of him. 2 months he's not seen me spit.
My biggest issue is that I always like to talk to him while we're brushing our teeth.
You try and talk to me with your mouth full, with your brush.
It's just like an 80s teen movie thing to do.
I've never understood a single word. I smile and go, and then I walk away thinking, I don't know what you freaking said. So this closet is Rob's closet, mostly Rob's closet. I have my closet downstairs. We never showed this on Home at Last. Everyone assumed that I would move into this space. And I didn't. Thank you so much, you naysayers.
If you will come around, please, you will see a section of the closet that is still empty. That is to receive Tan's collection of daily clothing.
But yeah, do I keep 5 things here? Yeah, for my day-to-day stuff.
Maybe the drawers,
Yeah,
check
I've
the
got
drawers.
some t-shirts and some underwear. It's just my round the house clothes is here. He was never going to fill this whole space. So I've used this small section for me. The rest of it is yours.
If you come back in a month, that'll be full.
It won't. Come back in 2 years. And just to piss you off, I'm never going to fill that.
Okay, well, I'll leave it empty for you.
Thanks. Our favorite thing in the house, I thought I didn't have a favorite, but I definitely do. Right here. This is the mouse house.
basically an Instagram account. They post strange listings of homes and like the weird, crazy things that people do. And I was swiping through and I saw this little diorama, a little mouse house built into the wall. And I thought, I'm doing that in my house.
And so Rob was like, okay, Ismail loves the book Goodnight Moon. So let's do a Goodnight Moon version. Every little detail from Goodnight Moon is here. She even included a mini version of our house. Every night before bed, our son comes out here with his blanket.
And the book, Goodnight Moon, and he sits in front of it.
And he says goodnight to everything in here.
Refuses to go to bed without doing it. We cannot put him in bed without saying goodnight.
And then right across from the mouse house is Ismail's room. There are entertainers who have these really elaborate rooms for their kids, and they're gorgeous, don't get me wrong, I think they're incredible. We really want our kids to have a nice room, like a nice nursery, but we don't want it to feel over the top because how the heck do they compete with that in the future?
But also, his bedroom cannot be his play place at all. So I know that if there was a slide in here, if there were things to climb, he would never go to sleep.
We were really particular about the space, and I'm so happy with how it turned out.
Yeah.
And he loves it. It does feel a little large for a 2-year-old, but by the time he gets to his teens...
He'll be a teen and he'll be sneaking out that window, I'm sure.
That's our biggest fear, because this is what I would do as a kid. He will open those windows and just kind of shimmy down because it's not that long of a drop. But if you ever do that, you're grounded for life.
We're going to find a makeshift ladder stashed away in here somewhere.
This is our theatre room. There is so much I want to say about this space because I love it. First and foremost, I love this wallpaper so much, and it's designed by Rob Pratt.
Me. Did it myself. Didn't paint it myself, but yeah, we had the opportunity to design a wallpaper. It's meant to look like rice plants and the reflection on the water. Definitely bold, but yeah, I love it. I'm really, really happy about it.
Now, we're not finished in this space. We haven't got pillows yet. We're getting some bar stools that are not finished. It's a work in progress. So the kids do love to play down here. Ismail loves to bring his cars and play on this stuff. So it's kind of a dual function. So many people, including my sister and my cousins, are like, the TV is too small. However, when we sit, this is the perfect size. Any bigger, and I'd have to move my head to
read the subtitles, yeah.
And I'm too lazy to move my head to read. And so this 90 inches it, kids. So yeah, we spend a lot of time here. Yes, I know we've got white sofas and children.
And kids.
But they're washable and the kids aren't allowed to eat food down here. Lol, I know eventually they will. But right now they don't eat food here.
We've stained them with chocolate so far. The kids have done nothing, but we've stained them already.
I do eat a lot of chocolate at night. And I do drop a lot of that chocolate on the sofa, but I clean it every time. The closet is incredible.
I don't come down here very often. I'm allowed, but
Our kids are not allowed in this.
Our kids are not allowed, and I've usually got one clinging on.
I have kept this very organized, which is much to everyone's surprise. I finally opened up all my boxes, and now every piece of clothing I own is in this house. The space wouldn't be as gorgeous without Rob's work. Do you want to talk about what you did?
So it was a collaborative effort. So any of the stenciling that you see was designed by, well, us together. I drew it up, Tan decided on the colors, and then we had a lovely painter come in. Marjorie. She brought it to life. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Even though we have separate closets, there is some sharing.
Crossover.
Styled by Tan France. Today, luckily, we wear the same size.
Mm-hmm. And for like nicer stuff, like for events, you will typically come down to this closet and choose something.
Oh, I don't have a tux.
Yeah. He does have a tux. If I have a tux, he has a tux. Whenever there's an event, he comes down and can choose whatever he wants. Rob designed the hardware completely. These are bluebells, and he designed the shape of it, and then it was brought to life by Chris, which is wonderful. We love it so much.
We used the bluebell because Tan and his siblings used to play a game where they had a store where they would sell flowers, and they would find flowers around the town and sell those flowers to one another. And bluebells were the most expensive flower, the most sought after flower.
I do want to make it really clear to our neighbors from our hometown who already hate us. We weren't stealing your flowers. We were taking wild flowers and then selling those to each other. We weren't pillaging your gardens. Thank you so much for coming along on this house tour. It's so personal to us, so we hope you love it as much as we do.
Thanks for coming. I'm gonna go find the kids.
Oh yeah, where are the kids? We better go find them. See ya. Bye. Bye.